Our next contestant, Armaiti May. Plant-based for the planet. Plant-based for the planet, Armaiti May.
Imagine a world where every hungry child has enough food to eat. Imagine a planet where our oceans, streams, and rivers have clean, pristine water and rich diversity of healthy animal and plant life, coexisting harmoniously with human beings. Imagine an earth where human beings protect and preserve our precious natural habitats, such as the rainforests of the Amazon. Fellow Toastmasters, welcome guests. I would like to share with you how we can achieve these dreams through following a plant-based diet. Did you know that every year 6 million children starve to death? Meanwhile, 70% of the grain produced in the United States is fed to livestock. And it takes 12 to 16 pounds of grain to produce just 1 pound of grain-fed beef. Worldwide, 1.1 billion people are either malnourished or suffering from hunger. We could change that dramatically if we switched to a plant-based diet. We could feed those hungry children. What about the water that it takes to produce meat and dairy products? Did you know that just to produce just 1 pound of edible beef, it can take up to 5,000 gallons of water? That's tremendous. Much, much more than what's required to maintain a plant-based diet. And what about the land that's required? To feed a meat eater for 1 year takes 18 times as much water and food and land compared to a vegan diet. A vegan diet can be supported by 1/6 of an acre, and 18 times as much land is required to support a meat eater's diet. Now, we all have heard about global warming and climate change and how that's a looming threat. Well, it turns out that 51% of the greenhouse gas emissions that are human generated come from the livestock industry. That means that a vegan driving a Hummer is doing less damage than a meat eater on a bike. Because the livestock industry contributes more to greenhouse gases than all of transportation combined. Well, there's more. What about the rainforest? Did you know that there's so many medicinal properties that can be derived from the rainforest? A lot of medicines that haven't even been discovered yet. And yet, every second, 1 to 2 acres of rainforests are destroyed. 70% of the rainforests that have been burned and slashed are to create room for cattle grazing. How can we leave the future for our grandchildren intact if we continue on this path? We have to change our course. When it comes to pollution, the numbers are staggering. Every second in the United States, 89,000 pounds of excrement is produced by all the chickens, turkeys, pigs, goats, sheep, and cows that are raised and killed for us to eat. Now, if that doesn't gross you out, I don't know what does. Every second, 89,000 pounds. You might be thinking, well, I'm a pescatarian. I just eat fish, so I'm off the hook. Well, I've got news for you, too. Our fishes are being depleted at an alarming pace. Every year, 90 million tons of fish are taken out of the ocean. And for every pound of fish that is destroyed, then there are another 5 pounds that are caught as bycatch and killed as bycatch. So that includes sea turtles and other marine species that are not even intended to be caught. So in order to go vegan, it's not as hard as you might think. It's actually easier than it's ever been. There are plant-based alternatives for every favorite food you have, whether it's fish, list Fleiss from Gardein, Beyond Meat, Miyoko's vegan cheeses, a plethora of non-dairy milks that taste fantastic. There's no need to support the devastation of our planet, the world hunger, and of course the animal cruelty that is involved in producing animal products for people to eat. And whether you want to do it cold tofu, which I applaud, or take it in baby steps, that works too. The important thing is to make a change of some sort, whether it's switching out bacon and eggs for breakfast for field roast sausages that are plant-based, that are delicious, or oatmeal. Instead of a hamburger, choose a veggie burger. Instead of chicken noodle soup, lentil soup. You have the power to make those changes. Your body will thank you for it too. And you will rest easy knowing that you are doing plant-based for the planet, and with every choice you make, you are making a difference for yourself and for future generations. Toastmasters.
Great to see you again.
Thank you.
Tell us how long you've been at Toastmasters and what club you're representing.
I've been with Toastmasters approximately 10 years, and I'm actually representing Coachmasters today, which is a club I've been a part of about 3 months. I've been in Vegan Toastmasters a lot longer.
Oh, all right, and you're still in Vegan Toastmasters
I
as well?
am president.
Oh, okay, excellent. And, you know, I tried a plant-based diet, but the gopher kept stealing my oranges. I see that you're very much into vegan outreach and holistic veterinary medicine. You are a veterinarian, is that correct? Tell us how holistic veterinary medicine is that a relatively new thing, or has that been going on for a while now?
Holistic veterinary medicine has been going on for quite some time, although it's not as well known in some areas, but there are different aspects to it, which include acupuncture, herbal medicine, homeopathy, chiropractic, nutrition, and other modalities, but it's looking at the whole animal, just like holistic medicine in people, looks at the whole person, not just one organ or one system, but the whole in its entirety.
And the pets are okay with the acupuncture?
Not all of them. Some of them are not fans, but some of the bigger dogs are more amenable to it than, say, cats or more hyper small dogs.
Well, great. Well, thank you very much. It was a great message that you had for us, and you get a certificate. Thank you very much.